I know you were arrested yesterday as you and your other members picketed at the Ministry of Finance. How did it go?
Thank you very much. I will use this opportunity to extend warm greetings from the leadership of the Coalition of Aggrieved customers of Gold Coast Fund Management to all its members within the Ashanti region and its enclaves. You see, we have gotten to a point that members of our customers of Gold Coast Fund Management are in desperate times because we have patiently waited for over 2 years after the mess was created as a result of the financial cleanup exercise, which made our funds locked up within Gold Coast Fund Management. We thought that the government might have faulted in his approach of the cleanup, but we also believe that if the government is given opportunity, the mess will be cleared. And for that matter, we have waited patiently for over 2 years now. Just last Friday, 28th of August, the City Financial Commission, who is the regulator of these fund management companies, came out with a press release giving information on payments, and in that release, they cited 2 reasons why the Gold Coast Fund Management customers and other 24 fund management customers cannot be included in the upcoming payment in the month of September, which information did not go down well with we the customers of Gold Coast Fund Management. And prior to this information, leadership of this group have written a series of letters to the Ministry of Finance and the City Financial Commission, requesting them to have a cordial meeting with them to seek clarification on some issues that we are not clear on. The Ministry of Finance has never acknowledged any of these letters. The City Financial Commission wrote back to us in our last letter dated 27th of July. They wrote back to us on the 29th of July, telling us that they can't have any meeting with us. So all official and proper means we resorted to seek clarification was dashed. Therefore, upon hearing the plan to exclude we the customers of Gold Coast Fund Management, the members became alarmed. Therefore, the members also be aware that leadership have used all legitimate means to have the institution on board to clarify things have failed. They spontaneously, individually, went to the Ministry of Finance to make sure that the Minister of Finance comes out to tell them the reason why they have been excluded. So it wasn't a planned demonstration, it wasn't a planned picketing, but out of frustration and members knowing that all legitimate means we have used to get these institutions on board have failed, they decided to go there individually. And then our numbers grew up. Because if it was a planned program, Gold Coast Fund Management, according to the City Financial Commission, claims filed against Gold Coast Fund Management stands at 82,204. If it was a planned program, that wouldn't be our number. Our number wouldn't be in the regions of 150 to 200. It would have been a huge number. But because it was a spontaneous activity, that's why our number was such a small number. So the policemen were sent to come and drive us away. We were harmless civilians with no weapons in our hands. We were very peaceful. We were standing at the gates, not disturbing, but they came at us with full armor. They came with electric shockers, with guns and whatever. And when they came, the approach they used to driving these old women, because 95% of the people gathered there were women, and out of them, about 80% were old women in the age ratio of, let's say, 70 to 8, and some were 90 years. So when they came, these women, because they cannot stand, were lying on the floor. They just started to shock them with their electrical gadgets, to electrocute them with their electrical gadgets. So upon seeing that, I felt that these old women, which could be the mother of these policemen, shouldn't be treated that way. So as a leader, I tried to block the policemen from shocking these women with these electrical gadgets. And upon that, even they should have entered into a dialogue with the leadership, trying to tell us to get out of the place. They didn't do that. So upon that, they shocked me with the electrical gadgets. They arrested me. Someone slapped me. They handcuffed me and just put me behind their bucket. So that was what happened.